Let's begin normal mode because your girl ain't that smart right now. She's so tired and overworked. I want to go to sleep. Oh my god, I'm being tortured. No, I'm kidding. So cute. I forgot to check and see if you guys can see everything. Okay, yeah, you can. Stay us. Where we go first? Or is that us? Falling behind. That's more like it. It's probably me right back there. You're like, wait, please. It's a long journey we're taking. I love how they never look back just to make sure, like, hey, she good back there? She good? No? Whatever, she'll catch up. It's fine, it's fine. The ancient realms have opened for us. God damn, I am far. I skipped arm day a few times. They sent a carrier pigeon to tell me that the thing has been open. Thanks for that. Carrier pigeon told me, like, you struggling a bit too damn much, so they're gonna leave you behind if you don't hurry the hell up. This gate only opens for the next, like, 2 minutes, and you're far, way far too behind. Well, that was not smart. Well, there goes my exit. They have a lot of faith in me. They're like, she'll catch up, she'll be fine, it's fine. Meanwhile, I'm like, please. I love how she just, like, it just doesn't say anything, it's just kinda goes in its own darkness. Aww. Crying. You should have screamed for help. Maybe someone would have turned. Who knows, maybe they don't make noise.
There is a place where the lost embers go. As their light begins to fade.
I didn't know there was voice acting. I was so excited to hear that. Wait, weren't we wearing a red hood? So who was the one that just ran? I wonder if I could play this with,
Ember stood still, unable to face what was to come.
Can I jump?
The wall glistened.
It did? Now it glistens. I mean,
The painting showed embers on a sacred journey.
let's look back at it. There we go, Embers. There you go. Now you can look at it, view it. Okay, Embers is here.
The painting showed embers on a sacred journey.
Okay, cool. Well. Who dis?
Ember felt so afraid and alone.
Oh. Well.
That it was a relief to find someone to talk to.
I think they're dead. Just so you know, I think they're dead.
Ember froze, almost too frightened to look away. When they noticed the small satchel.
He was like, ooh, shiny. Just gonna take that from you real quick. Yeah, I don't think you need it, so thank ya. Just shake their hand Be like you'll be forever missed. I'll tell your family. Strange statue.
The satchel felt heavy. Ember looked inside.
Yeah, what's inside?
The statue shone brightly in the light.
Beautiful. Tsukisa.
There was a symbol on the floor.
Fire. It's an ember.
Ember noticed something wrong.
It's upside down. Just gonna turn this real quick. Hold on, and schmoops. There we go. Beautiful. Ooh, nice and toasty. Don't fall down. What's these?
There was a round space where something used to fit.
The statue.
To Ember's delight, the golden statue slid perfectly into place.
Click and drag the piece to move it. Wait, what? Oh! Got it. It's one of those puzzles. It's cute, it's cute, okay. I'm liking this.
Ember left, feeling sorry for the stranger now alone in the dark.
Yeah. Well, I mean they died, so what can we do? We have their satchel. Hopefully there's something of their name or belongings are in there that we can tell the others that they are there. And we also don't know how long he's been
The
there.
stairway opened into a dark forest. Ember
You know,
could feel fear taking over.
it's been long enough because his body
They
has no
washed up
skin.
alone, somewhere very unfamiliar.
But it's very beautiful. It's all that bird's fault. It's whispering sweet nothings in our ear and we just had to follow it.
Ember felt like they were being watched.
Hold back to dash? What? Wait.
The path was blocked.
Okay. What do they mean by hold back to dash? What's this? Amber, Amber, Amber. Come on.
As
That's
Ember approached, the flame seemed to call out.
that was a little too hard for me to click on. For some reason, he kept going around everywhere but the front. Oh. I did not read that.
With a feeling like falling, the forest had slipped away. Ember felt lost in darkness and ruin.
Something about interact to drop. We can climb this side.
The caged flame stoked new hope in Ember.
We're just too short. Now you just have to click right on that beesh. Alright. So now we are on here, this platform. so now we can climb up and down. So then we move our little statue figurine back to where you started. Okay. And now we can climb up here to go over here. I just want to see what's over this. Nothing? Okay, cool. Love that. So it's just to tell you that the way was blocked, so you need to go this way, which is what we did originally. I thought there was maybe something to look at over there. Hello? Every once in a while, the keys. Eh. Really? I'm clicking right on it. That's one thing I do think they might want to
Hope was almost within reach.
tinker with. Actually, I think this game's on sale right now until the 18th. So, if you want it, it's on Steam.
The flame spoke and Ember listened.
What do you have to say?
I'm Batman.
It's very insightful. Oh, interesting. I still don't know what button they set for dashing.
The flame lingered ahead.
Hold back.
Was it trying to escape?
How do you hold down the back button? Because if I do, that just makes him run away.
Or leading the way?
Ooh. Is this a real person? Was it there, Ember? I thought he was going to set the fire.
The campfire flickered into life.
This isn't the last campfire.
The ghost spoke. Hope has returned to a forlorn. I will warm them until they choose to move on.
It's the music.
Ember looked to the ghost for answers.
Okay. Where am I?
This is a place between places. To travel through as your light fades. But none have passed on in a long time. The Forest King now holds us here. And those who linger will turn forlorn. Again, that word, forlorn.
Forlorn? Why forlorn?
The forlorn are those who lost their way along the path.
Yes.
If you find them, send them to me and I will guide them.
Ah. Who are you?
I am just a guide along the way to fan the flame. So many lost embers have I seen, more than I could help.
Standing away.
Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind.
Quite a lot of people. I want to help others.
There are others lost along their journey. Find them and I will guide them.
I like her accent. Help me.
Step backwards, little Ember. Look behind. Upon a small grassy cliff rests a forlorn.
Look backwards, they say. So a controller does work. Wait a minute. You haven't said anything.
The stranger said, take care of those you care about the most.
Okay. I saw you.
The crow held its shining trophy tight.
My key. We gotta find something else shiny.
The
Person.
stranger whispered, ever feel like you are being watched?
Ever feel like you're
I've never
being
felt that.
watched?
What does it feel like? Is it nice? It sounds nice.
I don't agree. Whee! Hmm. He's trying to sink me. Whew. Do not trust him. Okay. Put you here. I don't know why I decided to switch places, but now you can't go anywhere. Sucker.
The worm looked helpless, with no way to escape. As Ember picked it up, the worm let out a little yelp.
They don't make sounds. Don't you cry out. I don't trust this frog. I'm not moving until you move, sir. You would. You would. Go! Gonna kill me. I don't trust him. Do you want a worm? No? Okay. Just thought I should ask. Why do we need a worm now? Do you want a worm? Shoulda known. Shoulda known. In the water? Why would you do that? Ooh. It's kind of gives me like Ghibli vibes. The Kondama or Kodama? The
Key
tree
was
forest?
nestled between the reeds,
Fairies?
but it was just out of reach.
Princess Mononoke? I have a worm.
It didn't seem like that would really help.
Didn't think so. Okay. How about you, birdie? There's gotta be something else. What's these?
Inside was a scrap of journal. The strangers on the water went on without me. Where have I landed? Vines and thorns stretch out to trip me.
Okay. Oh, okay, so those are things I need to get. Oh, I need to crack my sternum. Oh, this is fire. Oh, maybe... Okay. Set this ablaze. And then before I drop this, I'm gonna climb up here and set this ablaze as I casually run through it. Oh no! I
The
got stuck.
broken net hung ominously around the skeleton's neck.
Yeah, how did that get there? Was that like in your hand and then you died and then it fell over? Like what's the story behind this net being on your head? There's another. Interesting.
Stranger shivered in the cold.
Oh. A timed puzzle.
Warmth was a distant memory, stolen by the passing miles. They'd moved through such dark places.
Oh. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I toss that flame over there to then release this, pull this back.
They
Cool.
lay down and closed their eyes.
I guess I could have a stick. And then relight it. Yep. My stick just left there. Whoops, didn't mean to put that there. Whoopsies. I bring you warmth. Now, little one, go back to where you need to be.
The stranger blinked at Ember. Is it morning already?
It's,
How long have I been asleep?
for a few years, that's all.
How long have I been asleep?
At least you get to wake up. That guy doesn't. Ooh, where's that take me? Oh. And out we go. Wait, where are we? Okay. It's two of you guys now. Okay, but I need to go back the way we came because we did not do the thing. So let's do that now.
The Wanderer's Diary.
The Wanderer's Diary.
Unfamiliar trees, a path overgrown. Is this a resting place? A place between places? I call out, but mine is the only voice.
Almost sound like a poem for a second. Well, we're gonna come back for that key because my little brain can't really see what I'm missing. So, like I know I need to use that net, but I don't know how to fix it. Another forgotten forest. With a little, ooh, the pond. These little creatures. Okay. What's that do? For later? Maybe? These spiderwebs. So I guess I had to do that to help me. They're so cute. Oh, I wish I could like change camera angles. Little ghosty goose. What do I do?
Barely visible through the murky water was the shadow of something hiding. and on a small pier with barely a sound, a lonely fisherman sat.
Is he sleeping or is he dead? Okay, so we go through there to come out through the other side. Froggo. More ghosty goose. What's over here?
The traveler said, "You sailed in here. Where's your boat?"
Beats me, man. I don't know. I was knocked out.
"Friend, you need a boat.
You need a
Go
boat.
see the builder in the caves. Tell them I'm sorry I never came back."
Why didn't you come back? But if you never came back, why would they help me? Another. The solitary
The
way.
stranger had blazed their own path. Created their own rock, their own islands.
Interesting. Huh. So I need to go back. But then we need to put one here. Why wasn't I not able to do that again? So if I take you. No, I was able to. Oh, okay. I understand. Okay, so we put you here. I take you momentarily.
They did not need Ember's kindness. But still, Ember stayed.
Because Ember is good. Ember good.
Building a bridge should it ever be needed.
Ember solve. Ember salt? Ember me Ember. Ember. You look like how I once looked, Red.
The stranger met Ember's eyes. The two shared a moment of silence.
Oh. Or, you know, just simply going across here. What's over here? Nothing? Other than this frog just like awkwardly keep jumping. Based on how these other frogs are always here. 2 froggos. Secret path! Okay, before I go in there though, I need to reset myself. Okay.
The Ember was curious. "Where did you wake up?"
Random
"I'm
placement.
headed for the crossroads. It's not far, I think."
I hope for your sake it isn't either. I really hope.
"I've heard there's a nest there. A safe place."
Oh, I was about to ask you, what do you mean by nest? Well, that's the exit, but before we go there, I guess I should probably go check this. Cave of Solitude. Oh, I was like, doors are forming back there, but then it's just a windmill thing, you know, the water mill. Just keep going in rotation. Ooh, I
The
actually
stranger
really
was
like...
trapped, caught in a maze.
I like these puzzles. They're different. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, they're very different. Oh, did I kick myself? Actually. Yeah, okay. Technically speaking, I guess I would have to, like... Okay, wait, before we do that... Except for, I need you to... go like this for a second. So I can put you back up here. Because then you're supposed to stagger. I understand. Stay. Be a good stone. Good stone. And stay. So then we put this one... like that. And push you down. Is it safe? Somehow that doesn't fall. Okay. Oh. Oops. I forgot. I take you. Some reason I need to take you and push you this
The
way.
veil just kept on closing.
And then I do this. And then I turn it. And then I push. Okay. And then I go across, and then I come back down, and I bring you to here. Perfect. I get her now. That was a good one. That was a good one. I like that one. So are these like puzzles within their brain, as in like their final thoughts or something, or like what is happening? He's purple. And he has a left ear.
The stranger's voice was hoarse. I just need some time, I think, to see things clearly.
I just need some time to think, to see things clearly. It's my horse voice. Yay, you have been saved. Who's snoring again? Oh, yes. A friend. There we go.
The fisherman murmured quietly between sorrowful breaths.
So he's not dead? That was a little weird. You went like through him for a split second.
The fisherman felt so useless.
Don't worry, man.
His former joys were hollow.
Trying to kill people up in here with that fan. It's already cold in here.
Sitting out there every day by the pond.
Must have been cold
Only the dark water to hear him talk.
and lonely.
In that darkness, a glimmer flickered.
An ember.
A thought beating like a drum. A
Don't
thought
worry.
that went round and round.
We got your ember.
It all started with a frog.
A frog.
Every day by the pond, a constant reminder.
That you're not alone? That there's other life than you on this pond? You age like 50 years, but don't worry. You're
For a
alive now.
brief moment, the fisherman struggled to speak.
I just realized that he has a fish on his head.
He looked at Ember, hopeful. The fisherman spoke softly. There's a frog in that pond, a big one. Saw him grow from a tadpole. We were friends of a sort. Spent every day side by side.
Tell me more.
So much better at fishing than me, that frog is. Catches them before I can bait them.
I can only imagine.
Oh, it makes me feel useless some days.
Is that why you had the fish in your head?
The fisherman sighed. I've wasted so much time feeling like this.
You shouldn't.
The old man looked carefully at the pond, at their rod, at Ember. Well, listen to me here rambling on and on. It helps though, telling someone. Thank you, Ember.
How'd you know my name?
If you need help catching anything, you just ask.
I do need your help. I need a net.
The fisherman noticed the broken net Ember was carrying.
Yes. Schmank yous.
Let me have a look. See what I can do.
All yours, my friend. All yours.
With a silk thread, the fisherman carefully knotted it together. With each knot he tied, a net began to form. Here you go. Good as new.
Thank you. I did see the frog. Quite a large one, wasn't he? Oh, actually, I didn't see this frog.
The frog stared at Ember, its belly rumbling.
Not me, not me, not me, not me, not me. No, 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 no. Ooh. I have worm. Damn. I just died.
This was not how Ember had imagined the end.
Oh my god. I didn't expect that.
The gurgling of water, a deafening heartbeat. But then...
You saved
returned
me.
Ember's good deed by leading them to a lost forlorn.
Oh, thank you. I was not expecting him to eat me like that. That startled me.
The stranger stood alone. Their friends have fallen aside.
Okay, so we can
retreating
push.
from what came next.
We can push them off the edge.
The stranger had ventured on. They were deep in the woods.
Push.
It felt so pointless.
Nothing. There we go. Got it. I didn't realize I could put the stone in water at first, so I was a little confused to begin with, and then I understood after what they were trying to do with that story. I breathed air back into your lungs.
The
Creating a
stranger
new
spoke
flame.
hesitantly. Is the campfire crowded? Let me gather myself. I'll see you there.
Okay. That's right. I'm on the other side now. Don't exit, because I don't know what's over there. Let's do this first.
Ember found the Wanderer's diary.
Ooh.
The oily smell of frogs. They know more than they will say. They watch me watching them.
That frog was massive, and I honestly thought he killed me. Where am I? Oh.
The stranger spoke. You look hungry, friend. You bring any broth with you?
Mm-mm.
There's a cook in the swamp. Makes a broth like you wouldn't believe. Keep telling them that it doesn't taste right. They'll keep giving you more.
That's kind of mean and funny at the same time. Doesn't taste right. You know, I think you should work on it. I awkwardly lost myself. Okay, there it is. Okay, it kind of looked like there was a way this way. Okay, so then we do go this way. Just the way how it's designed, it makes it look like there's something else there. I'll quickly go ask him about his bait. Oh, I was like, do I need to go find the crow? But I forgot that he put the key in the pond.
Key was nestled between the reeds, but it was just out of reach.
We got a working net this time. I will say, if it's not in there, I'll get me pissed off. Okay. Pew. Pew. See, now he can sprint.
The old gate was locked.
Lock it.
Ember placed the key in the lock and slowly began to turn it.
Am I supposed to match it? Oh, nope. Just supposed to keep turning. Got it. Were you keeping him company? God damn it. Submerged.
Stranger
Submerged.
gasped for breath.
It's okay.
Dark water slipping above their head.
You're okay. You're safe now. So because we've already lowered the water won't come back up. So we can place this here. And then bring him down. Lower the water again.
The sea didn't care if they sank or swam.
Sounds about right. Usually doesn't.
Slowly the tides ebbed, washing over old walls.
I'm gonna have to go down anyways. Okay. Oh, but how? It's like a little pig head. Oh. Ah. Yes. I forgot that this one did that.
Safe harbor emerging from the inky depths.
It's a pig heads. What about a pink harbor? From inky depths.
Ember reached out a hand.
I'm reaching. I'm reaching. Ah, there we go. I like your outfit. It's like yellow to blue.
Stranger looked
Very
down.
pretty.
The ground feels good beneath my feet, friend.
Now that you're awake again. You were quite dead earlier. Well, we got you. There's that one that keeps staring at us in the distance.
The ghost said, "Speak and I will listen."
Right. Help me.
Step backwards, little Ember. Look behind. Upon a small grassy cliff rests a forlorn.
Grassy cliff.
A few moments later.
You know what's driving me crazy? This whole time, he said, go back. There's someone on the grassy cliff. He's right here. I just didn't see this guy sitting here this whole entire time. Except for I don't know how to get to him. I had to go back and look up some stuff because I was just like, it's driving me crazy. Where the heck-a-rooney did this person go? Like, where do I find them? Oh my god, I never saw this path here. Wow. Just wow.
The traveler spoke. You ever had roast frog, friend?
I haven't, but I know they're gonna have
I
some.
miss a good roast frog. Oh, how they crackle.
Mmm, tasty. Wow, this whole time, he was sitting right here. Grassy cliff. Oh my god, that took way too long. Because I saw like people going
The stranger
through
had been
this,
forgotten.
and I was like, I've never seen this area. What do? You drop your drawers. Okay, but first, let's do this. Let's turn you. Okay.
They tried to follow as best they could. But no one heard them when they fell behind.
I'm assuming I need them all to be. Okay. Okay, these puzzles are the ones that get me confused. Now if I take this out... That work? Perfect! Yay! Okay, now I feel better. Look! All your friends are at the campfire. Pinky Polly.
The stranger looked at Ember with surprise. Someone came back for me.
Yes.
Thank you.
Now how do I get down? Okay, now that's basically it. Now I can make... How are they going to make it back faster than I can? Watch them just jump over. They're like, what took you so long? We were waiting.
The ghost said, "You have done all you can, little one.
Oh, thank you.
Your journey lies ahead. Little one, your journey ahead will not be easy. The path
Never is.
to leave this place is blocked.
Block
I
it.
will guide others to follow after you clear the way."
Alright. So, are we dead? I know you're dead. Are we like in between? A wavering soul.
There are others like me who can help.
Oh, great.
You will always be welcome here in the forest.
Yay. Perfect.
Once
You
again,
only have one
Ember
life
could
to live.
feel eyes watching.
Hey, that was the one.
Ember approached the forlorn, but felt it was different. They said, "I know what I need to do, what I need to feel. I don't want to be helped."
Oh.
Ember could not help. Not all problems were puzzles to be solved.
True. They're speaking facts. You can only help so much. I wonder if I could go back down. The crossroads. Hold on, I wasn't done exploring down there. Our little friend ran this way, so let me just check real quickly.
Ember uncovered a journal entry. "Dusk brings the longest shadows. The lanthorn comforts me. Soft melodies from home. The wild things listen, yellow eyes in graying trees."
Interesting. This is a long demo, so once again, I'm actually gonna leave it out here, and if you guys want to play this game for yourselves, please do so and check it out. Oh, it does say crossroad.
The two travelers were talking quietly. "Yeah, I got got so lost in the marsh, you know? Why go anywhere else if it's safe here? Yeah, never having to worry again. The birds scare me though.
The bird's here?
Do you know where we are? I've been walking forever, lost in the marsh. The crossroads gate was locked.
Don't have a key. Or are they talking about these birds?
The guard joked. Another scrawny ember from the forest. And with a bag looking all nicely and shiny,
Nicely and shiny.
both guards started looking at Ember with a deathly stare.
I think these are the birds they're talking about.
The guard leered. The Forest King would like you, little scruff. Yes, come a little closer. Let us see what's in that bag.
There's nothing.
We guard the door to the Forest King.
I'm sure you do.
Oh yes, we decide who gets to see the king.
The Forest King?
The Forest King will want to see you. Yes, yes, come this way.
No. Oh. I feel like this is death. I feel like they're like my height, just wearing like something on top of their head to make it look way bigger.
A feeling of foreboding overcame Ember.
Oh. He's like
Ember
a
was
puppet.
terrified but tried not to show it.
Yay! Well, that was finally the absolute end of the last Campfire. It's out on, oh, it sounded really weird. On Steam on sale. So get it while it's on a heavy discount. But it's a great indie game. It's on the Nintendo Switch. It's a lot of fun. A lot of puzzles if you like puzzles. This music's really loud in my one left ear. But I hope to see you in the next one. Toodles!